On New Year's Day, we all went up to London to the home of Hampton Richmond Borough FC. And that's not a huge hardship. It's one of the nicest parts of London, where the Beverley Stadium sits next to the Thames. Unfortunately, it was pretty wet that day, so much so that the referee had reservations about the pitch, with one flank in particular building up some standing water. And despite the best efforts of the Borough staff, larger Lionel Messi called it off just 20 minutes before kick-off. So we ate a pizza and went home to dry off. Thus, a month later, we're back on a Tuesday night to finally see Hampton Richmond in action. They're a club we've come across several times in the past, most notably in Season 1, when their then goalkeeper Alan Julian had one of the best games a goalkeeper could ever dream of enjoying. Jules, as he's known to his friends, is now the manager at Borough, and he's doing pretty well. They've spent 14 of the last 18 seasons in the National League South, and since his appointment in May last year, he's galvanised the support base and the players after they missed out on the playoffs by a solitary point. And as they're sitting 9th in the National League South today, the playoffs are a realistic ambition, as they hope to finally make the step up to the top tier of the non-league pyramid. As for Dorking, they're on the kind of run that could lead them to the top of the table, so the atmosphere around the club is upbeat, even if the gaffer is, unusually, late for the team talk.
I've got to go, I'm late for team talk. I'll see you in a minute. Hey?
Straight ahead,
Right. You all right, boys?
Hiya.
You right, mate, yeah?
Yeah, good, mate.
Cheers for all the messages of concern, lads. I could have been fucking dead. I could have been fucking dead. No one gives a fuck. No one even messaged me. Hey? Has anyone messaged me to see if I'm all right? No one has. Do you know what I mean? Fucking all them lot, they're like fucking... They're all going, you're going to go for the job. No, you go for it. Go on, you'll get it. Fucking ruthless tone. It's how it works, mate, these days, isn't it? No, mate, it's how it works, tone. That's how it works, mate. All right, let's get going. Apologies, lads. Right, where we are is... I think the boys done well Saturday, so it's mostly the same team. That's where we are. Only change is going to be George for Rob. That's where we are. I think the boys done fucking well. I'd be straight with you Saturday. And all that matters to all of you is winning matches and then like taking your chance when it comes along, or being there when we need you. And that'll probably be fucking 45 in. That's how football works. The whole world changes really quickly. Yeah. So positive vibes on the bench if you're on the bench. Yeah. Get behind the momentum. Get behind what we're fucking doing. Yeah. What did I tell you about this lot tonight? What are they going to do? How are they going to play out? Academy style playing out. Yeah. We're going to step in. Yeah? We're going to step in onto every single player. We're going to be ready to retreat though. Does that make sense? I don't think we need to get out of shape tonight at all. So I'm going to ask you three, Jordan, Tone, Dan. I don't think I'll have to ask you, Dan. No? He was the one that messaged me. You don't have to ask me, Gaffer. I'm really happy. But what we do need to do is we have to try and get them high up the pitch. The energy that you're going to save in fucking bombing on for fun, you know, use it to get them up the pitch when we're in possession. So we can try, because the message I want to give you tonight, I want to try and like ground and pound them. So in terms of us, 8s, 10s, high 9s, and it's Tony and Folksy 2v1, yeah? But we will do the first 10 minutes or so at literally smashing the ball, getting right up the pitch and trying to win turnovers in high areas, right? Because I think that was a big strength of ours against Slough. Make sense, yeah? We're going to try and say, well, you ain't going to win a fucking header off Jace. And if you do, we'll win the second with Charlie and Josh, right? We'll have wingers running off fucking Jace. We'll have fucking out. We're going to try and ground and pound them early if need be. That's what we're going to do. Does that make sense? You've got to say to yourself, try stopping us scoring 3 goals. Because I wouldn't fucking back us to score less than 3 goals in a month of Sundays, right? Because you're fucking on it and you're good. But you're good, unbelievably good when you work that bit harder. Because Slough had no answers because you just battered them ground and pound, right? So you start the game here today, they'll be in for a surprise because you're going to fucking try and ground and pound them, right? Okay? Good stuff. Right, what's it? Unchanged?
3 Campbell.
Campbell playing?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Christian Campbell.
Wiltshire, yeah. Bird, yeah.
Yeah, but Campbell didn't play the last few.
No. Reven, yep.
what you're looking for is if anybody's not in the list completely, i.e. is someone injured.
Yeah, Kia.
Could be a 3-4-2-1.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And then who would be the one up top?
It'd be Vilhete. He's played as a false 9 most of the season for him.
Is there any way, Ant, of looking at Y-Scout, PDQ, and look at when they've played back threes to see who the back threes have been?
Yeah, they've not started a 3 all season.
No? Okay. Okay, all right, and if you come out of anything else, let me know.
When I first arrived, Alan Julian came out of the dressing room and was desperately trying to close the door behind him so I couldn't see the shirts. He probably knows that I would tell you. Then I see you out there for fucking ages, and then I get 3 texts from Ant Sheldon. What's going on?
Just second guessing their team. The thing is, most people, I mean, you would know as well as me, but I'm trying to think proportionately how many teams have been predictable. Slough, Saturday, beat us in a 4-2-3-1. They're well known for ground and pound, 4-2-3-1. Turned out in a back 3. That was an extra man, right? Rubbing our hands together, right? And Scotty changed it at 2-0, and we spoke afterwards, and he was like, yeah. I said, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're good at, Scotty, do you know what I mean? Sort of thing, you know, but like, we all do it. I've done it, we all do it, but 75% of teams against us try to find a way to stop us or beat us, and they will change things.
So what do you think they've done?
The outcome of all them conversations was non-conclusive. We were trying to look for all the clues, you know, like all the little clues. Who's not playing that always plays? And where does he play? Is he on the bench? Okay, that could be in a formation change. Have they got a natural replacement? Not really. Definitely could be a formation change. Yeah, but that bloke played there once. Okay. Coin toss, 80% normal formation, 4-3-3, 20% they've gone to a back 3. We'll see.
At the start of the season, when we announced that our budget was going to be cut massively compared to what we had last season, pretty much a lot of predictions I saw had predicted us to go down, and even our own fans had very low expectations for the season. Like, we didn't expect much because we lost a lot of the squad we had from last season as well, and we signed a lot of players from the league below or the league or even below that.
Everyone was writing us off, and I think we're doing quite well. You don't have to look that far to the playoffs really, and even the title not even that far away. But I think where we are, I'm perfectly happy if we finish out at the end of the season. I think it's great for us.
It's a really good place to be. Last year, at the end of the season, it was not toxic, but everyone was a bit annoyed we missed out on the playoffs. We were second at Christmas, had a disastrous second half of the season. But yeah, like, I'd have been happy to stay up, and we've been on some big wins this season, and yeah, we're doing amazing.
I mean, obviously we're hoping if we can get a point, I think we do well, but obviously you're starting to really kick on now, but if we can get a draw, that would be brilliant.
I think every game is high hopes, really. Dorking, very good team, well organised by Mark. It would always be a tough game. We've had quite a few decent games over the years. So I remember 2-2 a couple of seasons ago. But I think it will be a challenge, but I think the lads are up for it.
Well, Hampton and Richmond Borough have changed their system massively today, and even now I'm pretty confused by it. We'll wait and see what the coaches say before I chime in. We can tell you that Dorking is scheduled to go long for the opening 10 minutes, and that's the first time we've ever said that.
Go on, Archie!
Massive 2v2, by the way.
Up we go! Get up! Get up! Tony!
As instructed, Harrison goes long towards Jason Pryor, and even though the striker knows what to do, we get the impression the Wanderers players generally aren't entirely sure how to play a long ball game.
Be aware! Get Morgs in!
Not backwards.
Just hit it here.
Morgs, hold! Morgs, hold!
Folksy! Great kick!
The coaches are still sussing out what Borough are up to, and that means there will be some concern around who's marking whom.
Good, Dan, good! Good, Dan, all the way!
Who's not picking up? Who didn't pick up?
Charlie's jump.
Coming on, Briggsy! Coming on, Briggsy!
Oh, there's 6 in the centre up.
Dan, one more!
That's just centre up.
The only thing with forcing it more is that you're going to cause more turnover for yourself, which is what's happened a couple of times. But you're better off doing that first 15.
It's free. Jordan.
What happened there then?
How did the ball get to him?
The game is pretty hectic early on, and Borough are no doubt surprised at Dorking's opening gambit of going long.
Forward Alf! Forward Alf! Unlucky Alf!
George, shoulders!
Good Tony!
Oh, fuck off.
Get him up, ref! Fuck off, ref! Get him up, man!
Winger Matt Briggs is finding the home side system particularly hard to deal with.
I know, but the problem, you know what it is, mate? There's no space, but it'll work itself out. Just have your breathers like now, that's fine. Shit, ref! No good, mate! No good! He's got way more experience than you, son! Way more!
Well, the coaches don't seem to be discussing it, so I'll explain it now. Borough are playing a fluid 4-3-3 system with a false 9 who's all over the pitch, and even though it will cause Dorking problems, defensively, Borough aren't entirely solid.
Got this up! George!
Josh Taylor! Yes!
Briggsy tears up the right wing and puts a low ball into the box. It falls to Charlie Carter, whose effort is parried by the leg of goalkeeper Max Merrick.
Wingers ain't last in this game, so we'll have to be aware of that.
Whether going long or short, Borough aren't currently able to get out of their own half.
Shoot! Shoot!
Hey, well done, well done!
Dan, good start. Tony, well done!
Yes, DG.
Good lad. Forward!
Great!
Jim! Yes, Jimmy!
Who scored that?
Said Jimmy was going to score.
Alfie! Brilliant, you!
After playing outs went awry, Borough go long, but Merrick's kick only serves to set up the best move of the game. Dan Gallagher rebounds the ball towards Josh Taylor, and he, Pryor and Briggs combine to play Carter in. Charlie's ball into the box finds Alfie, and his block shot falls kindly for Jimmy Mewett, and the flying Quaver slips his shot inside the post to give Dorking the lead.
Alfie, brilliant!
Hey, next goal!
Charlie, next goal! Get the next fucking goal!
That's our ball!
It's our ball!
Everything's gone right for the Wanderers so far, and yet we can't help but feel Borough have yet to get going.
Jimmy! Jim!
Hook!
Mauro Villette's volley goes dangerously close as the home side begins to look a little bit more dangerous, sir.
Staying on, Tone. Good lad. Leave the ball, leave the ball.
Morgan, excellent position. DG, love it, you. Well done.
Too deep, Dan! Too deep!
Come on, Briggsy! Come on, Briggsy! Put it in! Briggsy's playing already.
It will be, mate. Fucking Tony too deep, mate. Tone too deep.
Less than 10 minutes after going behind, Hampton and Richmond Borough level the game. Mark's theory is that the defence dropped too deep, allowing James Roberts and Mauro Villette to run into space deep in Dorking territory. Either way, the two combined extremely well to give the latter a chance to side foot the ball past Harrison Folks, making it 1-1.
Tone! Go in with him! Go in with him! Press! Press!
The home side are taking over the game now as they enjoy longer stretches of possession and force Dorking to sit deeper into their own half.
Spare.
Down 3! Tone 18! Tight!
When a Dorking move breaks down high up the pitch, Borough meet very little resistance on the counter.
Move!
Safe. Fuck off, lads.
Yet again it's Villette causing the problems, and this time he tries to lift the ball over Harrison, who's too smart for such hijinks.
Jason wins this. Jason wins this.
Hampton and Richmond have been on top for the last 15 minutes of the first period, yet Wanderers could still take the lead before the break.
Knock down the edge! Josh! Josh, edge!
That's where the game is. Get our shape
Get our
back.
shape back! Get our shape!
Yeah.
Rob, their goal, did it come from their throw? It was, wasn't it? Just to be clear, like we've had the majority of that half. Don't be fooled by a 10-minute spell. We've had the majority of that half. If you don't lock on this team, they're going to pass through you. Don't ask for your wingers to come underneath and give big plus ones. We can split, if that makes sense. We can drop in opposite ball side, but when it goes back out, wingers engage, and behind it we engage the play. Tony, goal, you're too deep. It was like the Western one, Tone. I promise you, mate.
Yeah, but it's from the front. I've cleared out from the front.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, Tone. What I'm saying is, Tone. What? No, Tone. If I'm wrong when I see it, I'm fucking wrong. But all I'm saying is, that fella's walked in. We keep showing the clips. Had a big touch with no one round him, and it set the goal up, like the Western one. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But handle that the right way, Tone. You've been there, done it, right? Okay. They have not played through us once from static. So therefore, how can they ever have the ball? Well, it's simple. Do you know the reason? It's just turnovers, right? Understand? Now, if you want to keep the ball more, I'm okay with that. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. For me, how many shots I had there on target? The goal? Two, right? For me, at 1-0 up, we can be 3-0 up, right? And for me, stay with me, I know it's hard work, but the ground and pound was working. And we created a lot of chances. But it is a relentless effort. Everybody's got to be locking on the man because their centre-halves are prepared to step through and step in, right? If I think anyone's got the Tone, anybody, right, or anyone's not listening, we've got good changes. I don't think I need the changes. I think you've got more in you. I think they'll run out of gas. The pitch is a bit too stretched, right? And we've got to be relentless with locking on in high areas, right? So we can win the ball back or force them into shit long balls, right? So let's just get back on it. Let's have a good breather. Can I tell you something? I know we had that shit spell and they scored, right? But we then got back on it. We was back on it. It doesn't matter how you win games. Put them under fucking pressure, boys. You've got to keep running off the back, right? Okay, boys, can we go again, yeah? We've had the majority of that fucking half, right? But can we fucking go again, yeah? Okay, come on.
Now that Gino De Campo has been cancelled, there's an opportunity for somebody else to cook on camera while saying some questionable things. And that makes Bunch of Amateurs the perfect candidate for a sponsorship segment with HelloFresh. Thus, we've got Mark White back in the BOA kitchen, and this week he's going to make some burgers.
I feel like that, what's his face? What's the bloke that got done for Gino?
Oh yeah, Gino De Campo.
Gino De Campo, that's what I'm not likening myself to Gino De Campo. But obviously I'm in the kitchen again, yeah, and I do feel like quite flamboyant with this now. Hello Fresh, which we're doing well with, right? Yeah, we're doing well with. A few of us
We've all signed up.
All doing this, right? Yeah, so it's working really well. I get a bit confused because we're doing a burger today. It says 1 of your 5 a day, so you've got 5 of them. So that'll take some doing. I've never washed a lettuce in my life. You just wash is this it? 2 centimetre wide wedges. Put it all in. Mixed herbs, yeah? Yeah. I've always wondered why no one started a firm called Mixed Herbs. These are unbelievable. They're going to shrink during cooking. Relatively round, going to shrink a bit, fully seasoned. 12-15 minutes. Right, make your slaw. Got to slice this baby gem, yeah? Cheese at the back end. There you go. Yes! This is our custom getting HelloFresh now. I've worked out what they do. Taste, season again, mix well. I'm going to do it like this. I know it's a bit messy. Burger buns. Here we go. A normal bun would keep 3-4 days, but brioche buns literally keep for something like 12 weeks. Right, we've halved the buns. We've got the coleslaw ready. The cheese is ready. If you had long days like me, right, actually, cooking like this actually breaks your day up. It de-stresses you, and that genuinely is quite... Not a lot de-stresses me, to be fair, because I spend most of my life thinking about poor referees, the FA, stuff like that, or shit players. So cheese on top. They've not shrunk as much as I thought. This is very, very nice. There we go. There we go. Okay, right. Got the plate. In my head, I've got 16 of these. That is honestly so nice. We are. Look at him. Gino De White. Yeah? And look at that, by the way. Oh my God, I can't even look at that. Unbelievable. Really easy to do, stress-free, and it's so easy. And those chips are unbelievable.
You can get your own HelloFresh box, and courtesy of a bunch of amateurs, you'll get 50% off your first box, plus 20% off the next 2 months, and free desserts for life if you use our offer code. Follow the QR code or head to hellofresh.co.uk/BOA50. Mark's given his side plenty of freedom to choose how best to approach this half, so we're not expecting them to go long a great deal. They seemed far more comfortable sticking to their tested patterns.
Camera or not?
Much as they did in the first half, Dorking seems to be getting the better of their opponents early in the second, as Borough are forced to drop back and defend.
George! Press! Secure!
Straight line, straight line! Man up,
George, all the way in.
Fucking lunge, man! Fucking hell! It's fucking disgraceful, mate! Fucking stuck through! Ref! Josh! Hey, Josh! Get him to look at his fucking leg!
Off the floor?
Get him to look at his fucking leg!
Off the floor?
Look at it!
Is that a fucking wind-up? If 2 feet are off the floor,
look at the player, ref!
Lachlan Bird's challenge is most definitely at least a yellow card, although when we freeze frame the moment he leaves the floor, it's easy to see why the Dorking bench feel like a red would perhaps have been more fitting. Bird has certainly put himself at risk of one.
Yeah.
Ref, it's nearly at my fucking knee! Ref, it's nearly at my knee! No, you are joking, surely.
Alfie, what I've done there is I've delayed the caution so you can stay on the pitch.
Fuck me. I'm telling you now, that is a fucking red card.
It's up here, ref.
How can it's fucking up here?
It's up here.
If you do it quickly, you can stay on.
Mate, that is fucking outrageous.
Honestly, that is a fucking straight leg, fucking red card, mate.
At least the resulting free kick gives Dorking a decent chance to get back in front.
Just put it in the space, George. Let the ball do the work, George.
Jordan, great ball!
I get paid all the time.
complicated goal of the series to talk through, I suppose. Jordan does as instructed and puts the ball into space, where Charlie Carter attacks it and heads it in.
Come on, Jordan! And again! Come on!
And Bobby Joes.
As Hampton try to get their game going again, Dorking take a time out.
Fourth, keeper.
Yeah.
Take your time. Lads! 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 You're hearing me, yeah? Jordan, brilliant ball, son. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, yeah? Slow the fuck out of this game at all times. Yeah, listen to me. Under pressure now, you're playing an extra pass, which is good. Okay, yeah, we can pick them off here, and all of a sudden we're closer in midfield, which is great as well. Yeah, but take no risks. We've got to keep the key to this game, pressing them in high areas. That's the key to the game. Send them long. These boys at the back have got an easier game. Yeah, okay, get another goal. The game's done. Come on.
The Wanderers immediately set about getting a killer third goal as Hampton and Richmond struggle to find a way to get back on top.
Come on. Seconds, boys.
Shoot, shoot.
Oh, mate.
Back post! Jim, hold! Jim! Jim, hold!
What a save that was, by the way.
Alfie sets up Charlie Carter, only for the latter to be denied a second goal by the left hand of Merrick.
Man up!
On your own! On your own! On your own!
Fucking bobble, mate. That bobble.
Dorking are having plenty of entries into the Borough box, and if they're going to win this game, they may well need to convert at least one of these openings.
Josh Taylor! Morgan!
Out! Way out of the back. The Man City. Melon. Absolutely fucking melon.
Press!
How long we got, mate? 10?
8.
Tell you what, I'll say one thing, they keep you honest. That's the best way to use it. Do you know what I mean?
We're in the closing stages now, and while the home side have had a big chunk of possession in the last 10 minutes or so, they've not penetrated the Dorking defence.
Get in now!
Jordan Norville-Williams is penalised on the edge of the box, and Hampton and Richmond have a free kick opportunity.
How long?
3.
Morgan!
That's silly, Dan. Save that.
Harrison did save it as Borough scramble for a late equaliser.
Youngly, let's go. Youngly, let's go.
No, that's right. 5 added.
5? Good, Jason.
Not marking!
Has he got 5 from?
Up to the ball!
Come on, Youngly, let's go. Britsy.
Free fucking tackle!
Wanderers are unable to deal with the second phase of a corner, and yet again it's James Roberts and Mauro Villette combining. Villette cuts inside Josh Taylor's challenge and fires a shot before Dan Gallagher can do anything to stop him, levelling the scores with only injury time left to play.
Do me a favour.
Yep.
We've got to fucking get out of here with a point now, okay, yeah? It's important, okay? All right? Go right back, yeah?
Back 4.
Yeah.
Move that in one, yeah?
Yeah.
It's all about Hampton and Richmond now as they go all out for a winner, and Dorking look to hold on for a point.
Keep it positive, lads. You know what happens if you don't?
Well done.
Keep it positive.
Well done, Jordan.
Well done!
Get us up, get us up,
Come
get us
on,
up.
We get Wolf, we're done. We're done.
Cheers.
Good game, Jules. Great game, that. Best game we've been involved in, that.
appreciate
Cheers,
it, Mark.
boys.
Thank you.
Cheers, boys.
All the best for the season, yeah?
See you at our place. Still got to play at ours.
All the best for the season.
Cheers,
yeah?
boys.
All the best
Well done, lads. Well done, boys. Well played, lads. Brilliant. Well done. Well done, boys. Very good. Well done, boys. Well played, mate. Well done. Well played, mate. Well played. Cheers. Just one bit of advice. If there's been a half dodgy tackle, check the injury before you go for your pocket.
I'll take that ball, cheers, mate.
Genuinely, I think you've had an okay game, but in that situation, check it. Thank you. Well played. Well played.
Thank you everybody for your support, both by hitting the like button and subscribe and all of that stuff, and for all of the donations that we received over the last couple of weeks after somebody stole all of our equipment. Wasn't ideal, but you guys are really helping us to get back on our feet, so hopefully you're not going to notice too much of a difference, except in a couple of weeks' time when I got all the new camera settings wrong as a bit of a bugger.